Cheers.
Welcome, welcome.
How are you guys?
Hey.
We're excited to be here for another episode of Bourbon and Booze, and kind of really excited for this one. This is the McKenna Bottled and Bond. So if you're a McKenna fan, go ahead and make sure you share the video, hit the like and subscribe, let us know how you feel. Because this is probably one of the most hottest trending bourbons on the market. Definitely was last year, still trending in 2020. So much so that tracking down a price is really difficult. So this is from the Heaven Hill Distilleries. So currently right now the number one trending whiskey is actually Buffalo Trace, which is almost non-existent here in Texas. You can either find a ton of it, but then it's quickly sold out, or none of it. The Heaven Hill equivalency is going to be the McKenna Bottled and Bond. From 2019, I think this was the whiskey of the year. So that's probably why it's trending. The Bottled and Bond is 100 proof. So it's got a little kick. It's a bourbon, and it's aged 10 years. 10 years.
So the price is a question mark?
So the price is a question mark. It is very difficult to find here in Texas. Super hard, actually. If you can find it, you're looking, I don't know what the MSRP is, probably $40 or something. But if you can find it, you'll find it anywhere online purchase. In the range of $50 to $100+. On average, most of the places I've seen is $75 to $80. So I don't know what the MSRP. Those of you living in Kentucky could probably tell us. So you can leave a comment below and let us know what you can find in your state. And if you're in Texas, let us know if you have been able to find this consistently. I stumbled on this at a local liquor store and immediately bought it because I knew kind of the value. Actually, let me rephrase that. I bought the bourbon, the non-bottled and bond. I think I got this as a gift from somebody who knew I was really looking
for it.
Mm-hmm. But it's pricey. Yeah, in fact, I'm positive I got it as a gift because I remember being super excited. Because I can't find this anywhere. And I visited a liquor store today they don't have it. Our big box store that we like to go to, they don't have it.
They don't have it.
They don't even list it. They don't even list it on their national website. This was very difficult to find. So I'm thinking probably about $75. No matter what we put, it's going to be a 1-barrel rating because it is over 40.
So if you're going down to Louisiana, you find that in the discount, buy all of them.
We'll see. I am headed to Louisiana tomorrow on a personal visit, plus check out some liquor stores because that's mainly why we're going, is check out some liquor stores. All right, so here we go. Oh. Cody's a little bit upset because we forgot to pour him some. He's sitting there like, please, sir, may I have some
more? May I have one? Not even more? I just want one?
And he's got his wee Karen too, so.
He's got a little wee Karen.
He's just like, ding, ding, ding. How we doing over there? Now, we have the bourbon coming up. I think it's the bourbon. Let me check really quick. We have it coming up probably the next episode, possibly. And so we might want to do a comparison. Yeah, we have the Henry McKenna bourbon, the 80 proof. And this is the sour mash. The next episode, much more available and cheaper. And I think Henry McKenna's got a rye too, if I remember. Might have to do a comparison when we do that tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, next episode. Will be next week. That wasn't a Freudian slip. We're not recording tomorrow, so just so you know. We all set there, big guy?
I'm gonna say don't add water to this.
I think I just did.
Kind of puts the bite a lot more.
Okay, but it does kind of even out some of the flavor. Give you some new notes. I think that diluting it, not a bad thing, but it's not something I would do. I think I would definitely stay with the 100 proof.
Yeah, I think with the aroma, it's kind of like a brown sugary kind of flavor.
I think rather than diluting it with water, maybe do a
ice
stone.
ball.
No, a stone.
Stone.
So you're not diluting it. All right, so $50 to $100, $75 average for the bottle of Bond. I give it for aroma. I think this is the quintessential bourbon aroma. Those sweet notes, vanilla, caramel, a little bit of chocolate, kind of some woodiness to it, but everything that you want in a bourbon aroma. So I gave it a 4.5. That's probably my highest rating on aroma in a long time. You give it a 4?
Yeah, and I also noticed that when you put a little drop of water in it, it gives it more of the alcohol-y.
Okay, so it separates the alcohol a little bit.
Yeah, before that it was more like, no, now I'm getting a little more alcohol.
So you give it a 4. Flavor, I don't know why I even have any of this left. I just really like this flavor. You get those notes, a little bit of spicy pepper from it, that dark chocolate, little dark chocolate bitterness. Just the right amount of sweetness. It's not overly sweet.
A little rich flavor.
Yeah, rich, kind of almost a thick viscosity to it.
It's got a thick fill in your mouth.
Right. I give it a 4.5, you get a 4. But I gave it a 3.5. It's 100 proof. It's got some
I gave it a 3 because the bite. Because it's 100 proof. I mean, I could probably bump that up to 3.5.
Okay. For total, I have a 13.5 points. You have a 12. You have exactly a 3 barrel. I have a strong 3 barrel, almost a 3.5. I just like, this is not a 3 barrel. This is a 4 to me. Easy.
If you could find it, and the price was right, it'd definitely be a 4 barrel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus this up to 4. This is a 4 barrel. If you can find the 10-year bottled and bond, you definitely need to look for it. It is, I can see what all the hype is about. And unfortunately, the bottle's gonna be sealed for a whole year, and we'll try it again next year and see how it is, so Cody won't get a chance to try it. I'm just joking.
And it's like hard to recommend something that you can't get.
Yeah, and the whole premise of this show when we first started was the
common man
type stuff, but that went away almost immediately.
Yeah, that went out the window like.
But we also, say hard to find. We do a lot of common man stuff, but yeah, it's very disappointing with the whiskey craze that's going on the past few years and the prices. I've actually seen prices drop a little bit, but the elevation of prices.
Yeah, some of the craft distilleries are starting to come down because it was like, we're a craft $50.
Yeah.
$50, and it's kind of starting to go down a little bit.
One of the problems is because it made whiskey of the year, people grabbed it up. But this is one of those collector things. So if you're ever on Instagram and whiskey rooms looking at different whiskey things, you will see people that have shelves of this stuff. Those are people who I don't really like.
Yeah.
Those are people who are collecting and hoarding. If you look at me, I have a ton of stuff, but there are no duplicates, but maybe one or two. But I don't have like bottles of the same thing. And this is one of those where you look at some people's collections, because, you know, if you're a member of some sort of whiskey group, the Whiskey Tribe from the YouTube channel, people share their collections all the time, and you'll find people who you swear are just taking a picture of a liquor store because they'll see a shelf full of this stuff, or Colonel Taylor, or, you know, whatever, Angel's Envy. And it's just like, I don't understand why you would collect all that.
That's the thing. It's like I watch some podcast on YouTube, and they're sitting at their bar, and they got the same whiskey. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's not a mix. It's like, yes, all the bottles are the same. So behind
you, we have this whole series of different whiskeys with the same label. Well, that's our barrel. I mean, where we blend different whiskeys together and create our own blend, and then we finish it with different types of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's our stuff. But otherwise, I mean, we have different Shieldags, we have different Reverend Oaks, we have different, I don't know, Johnny Walkers, we have different Creeks.
If we had everything was the same bottle, it would be like, something's wrong with this.
Yeah. Some of those people just, I mean, teach their own, and that's what they want to do, but they're hurting everybody else. Because I've seen pictures of people like, hey, this just was at my liquor store, so I grabbed them all, and they got like 3 or 4 boxes of Weller.
And that's, I don't understand
that. That's boo on the liquor store for doing that, first of all.
I think, you know, you need something, you got to leave something for the other person.
Yeah. And we live in a state that doesn't get allocated very well. Texas, it's the biggest state in the lower 48, and where our allocation sucks. It truly does. Our tax laws suck, but whatever. If you can find McKenna, this is definitely a 4-barrel. This is really, might be one of my favorite bourbons. I've been slowly nursing it for a while.
Pretty damn good.
Yep. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and merchandise. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey, and this is great whiskey.
Later.
Cheers. Good job, Heaven Hill.